South Africa's Kirsten Neuschäfer has been on an incredible run at the Golden Globe race, a solo non-assisted round-the-world race in vessels designed prior to 1988 from France's Sables-d'Olonne and back again. Neuschäfer was the first woman in the race's history around Cape Horn and built up a significant lead, but the lead is now under threat as she sits waiting for wind in the doldrums. The only bit of modern technology on her boat, the Menaha, is a satellite phone. So Vaylen Kirtley's conversation was just audio and she could not tell her if she was on the lead. They spoke on Monday. Just take a listen.
It's been predominantly really good. You've caught me at the moment where I've been sitting in the doldrums for many days, so I'm feeling a bit down because I haven't been able to move, and it's hot and it's tropical, and there's no way to escape the heat, and there's just nothing to do about there not being any wind. But otherwise, looking back on the whole experience so far, it's been a really amazing experience, and life at sea seems like a normal thing.
What do you miss most about being on land?
I guess I'm starting to miss fresh food. It hasn't been much of a problem for me up until now, but I'm really starting to miss fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. I feel my body starting to crave it, and I obviously miss friends and family, and I miss my animals. I have dogs. I really enjoy canine company. So there's a whole lot of things like that, and I miss plants and the smell of vegetation and trees and greenery. So there's quite a lot that I do miss, but there's a lot that I enjoy about being here, and one of those things is the solitude as well.
What was the motivation to do what you've done, to choose the boat that you have, and to go on this journey in the first place?
This just seemed like the ultimate sailing challenge. So after years and years of sailing, it seemed like this could take sailing up to a new level. So there were many motivations. It was the single-handed part. It was also the retro aspect. I learned how to do celestial navigation many years ago, but I've never had to use it really to rely on it. I've ever only done it just for fun. Then I just thought if I can tackle this challenge, I can see whether I'm capable of doing it and discover my own potential, really.
What are you hoping that your performance at the Golden Globe race will do for not only South African sailing, but South African women's sailing and women's sailing broadly?
Especially for South African women, I hope it will motivate them to sail and to be part of the sailing industry if that's what they want to, because I've been sailing since about 2006, and sometimes it's been a tough journey. It's a very male-dominated industry. For years I was the only female delivery skipper in the company I was working for in Cape Town, and I really always felt that I had to work twice as hard to prove that I was capable of doing it in the same manner that a man was capable of doing this. And I'd like to see more women in the industry if that's what they desire, because it's a lovely sport, it really is. If it's going to be a motivation, then I certainly hope it will be that.
Kirsten, when do you anticipate reaching the finish line?
Vaylen, I really don't know, because I'm really stuck right now. I haven't moved close on a week really, and I don't know how much longer this the doldrums are going to last here, because I have absolutely no weather information. Even if I did want to turn around, there's the wind to turn around. So the only thing to do is wait it out, and every little squall that comes and every little breath of wind that comes, use it. And that's really the only thing I can do is hope and wait for the doldrums to shift and for the wind to start filling in again.
So what have you been doing in this last week, other than, waiting and watching the winds? What has kind of kept you busy?
I've been swimming quite a lot. I've been swimming laps around the boat here because it's one way to keep a bit cool, even though it doesn't really help much because the water's probably about 28 or more degrees over here. I've been wiping the hull down quite a lot because with the boat not moving, barnacles are starting to grow again. I've got the hull completely clean now, but every 2 days, if I look again, I can see the first signs of new little barnacles starting to grow. So keeping the hulls nice and clean is keeping me busy. I read mostly at night because in the daytime it's actually just too hot. There's nothing to do other than walk around and try and look for a spot of shade here and there and everywhere and play, with the sails. It's of the whole trip so far, from the storms down south and everything else, this has been absolutely mentally the most challenging thing and the most frustrating thing of the whole trip, is just sitting around here and not being able to move.
Well, if it helps, you've got a lot of South Africans rooting for you and sharing their support. So I wish you all the best of luck.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you.
Right, and that's all the sport we had for you, Stephen. I don't know about you, a solo trip on a yacht around the world, and is